Welcome, my name is Rich, and this is a laid-back Let's Play of Star Wars The Old Republic. Today, we are using our ship's intercom to finish off, I assume to get a cutscene, to finish off the Corellia bit of story. And what's the difference there? Which will not just finish off Corellia, but I think also finish off the story for the main game, the main release. After this, it will be Rise of the Hutt Cartel. I've never played past this point on any character. Guhe is basically my main, the one which goes as far as any. I'm catching up with my trooper. I've almost finished Corellia on my trooper, and I've finished Voss on my smuggler, and barring anything that happens between Voss and Corellia, I'll move straight on to Corellia with her. Still behind on the knight, and I started playing the bounty hunter on the Empire side a while ago and haven't really gone back. I got as far as finishing Drummond Cass. Yeah, but I can't remember what the next one is. Belsavis? Balmora. Balmora, but before, like, Republic side story. So you go there and it's lower level and it's before the rebellion against the Empire rule. Anyway,
there has been much turbulence in the Force.
I'm glad to see you alive, Jedi. We all are.
After the First Son's shield collapsed, we suddenly felt every child of the Emperor. Their darkness screams at us. They can never hide again.
And yet we didn't sense the First Son's death. Strange.
It wasn't necessary to kill him. Master Sio broke the shield in his return to us.
You overcame the willpower of the First Son of the Emperor?
Incredible. If Sio's alive, we must bring him home to Tython immediately.
Are you sure that's wise, Satil?
Sio faces a lifetime of keeping the First Son contained and coming to terms with himself. He needs you.
He will have all the support we can offer.
Children of the Emperor are fleeing. Imperials are leaderless.
The forces in Capital Square are en route. The Republic still has a fight, but with the Guardian holds retaken, we have an unshakable foothold.
It will be years before the Empire can muster an assault like this again.
And without the children of the Emperor, we have a chance to rebuild without fear. Return to Coruscant when you can. It's been necessary to elect a new Supreme Chancellor, and she will want to recognize all you have done.
why has it been necessary to elect a new Supreme Chancellor? wonder whether if you're in a team with someone and you have the same class as them, so if someone else was playing, if I was on a team with someone else and they were also a Jedi Consular, would they... Which is that? Secret droid missions. Would they be able to get into the same instance of the Coruscant Jedi Consular hangar? Like, would you be able to run around on the same ship, or are you separated out in terms of what ships you're on?
Thor, how good to finally meet my kindred spirit in the Order. I regret our paths haven't crossed before now. Master Cyril Jend of the Jedi Council. I apologize for the imposition, but the Dread Masters have taken a rather drastic step that threatens countless lives. I need your help.
I don't know anything about these Dread Masters. Who are they? And what do they want?
The Dread Masters are extraordinarily powerful Sith, who are attacking the Republic and Empire alike. How you've avoided them until now is a mystery. It's best if we discuss the details of this emergency in person. I'm transmitting my coordinates. Come as soon as you can.
Well, I imagine that the reason, the mystery behind my character not having encountered the Dread Masters until this point is that they hadn't been added to the game yet. I have no idea whether that flashpoint is doable solo. I mean, I imagine it's a flashpoint, but I don't know. Can I solo the Dread Masters? Short answer, no. The level 50 NPCs almost can't hurt you, but you usually need multiple players at some point or other. The level 55 part can definitely kill you. Also, you need... Oh, this is from 2015, so the talk about level issues shouldn't be a problem, but... So you need an ops group to even get into an operation phase, and you can't bring companions with you no matter what. No, you can't. The lower level 50 ops boss probably won't be able to hurt you, but the mechanics require multiple people, and the mechanics can kill you. Same is said with the 55 ops, except the bosses actually will be higher level enough they can fairly easily damage and kill you. So that won't be an issue, but if there are mechanics that require multiple people, then I won't be able to manage those mechanics solo. So I feel justified in leaving that alone. This? Oh, PvP. Never mind. Upstairs and in here. person took a dive off the balcony, didn't they? So yeah, jumping off the balcony is the only reason you'd lose health in this building. You never, as far as I'm aware, you never get attacked in here. Even the mission on the first floor that takes you around here to interact with a droid, where you get like found out and accosted by a guy. And you can threaten him, but he never actually attacks you. Group phase, I wonder what takes us in there. Oh, this one's free. Anyone can come in here and sit down in front of these paired orbs and meditate, I assume. No mats or anything. This looks like stone. So they're just on the knees with only thin cloth of their trousers protecting their knees. Can't imagine that's comfortable. What's the Supreme Chancellor doing in here? This is the Jedi room.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Senate, I present the Barson Thor of the Jedi Order and defender of the Rift Alliance. In my predecessor's place, I have invoked the Protocol of Special Requital, which ensures the Rift Alliance will be properly rewarded. Several billion credits for rebuilding, privileged access to new hyperspace routes, extra support for your armies. These are only the beginning.
Thank you, Supreme Chancellor. We sought only to serve.
The resources of the core worlds are stretched, but we will try to grant any additional requests you have.
What would serve you and your warriors best?
You wish to begin a colony? Of course. I'm sure there are plenty of worlds that would welcome you.
Hey. What about the Voss Commandos? And Gate & Co.?
Commanders will be honored. I hope for learning. New Jedi come to Voss. Mystics can teach.
The Mystics could greatly expand our conception of the Force.
We must be exceptionally careful who we expose to Voss ideas.
One Force. Jedi know dark and light. Mystics know gray. The pivot between. We can show.
The Rift Alliance no longer requires day-to-day oversight, but they'll need a spokesperson in the Senate. Someone invested with your authority.
Why, Supreme Chancellor, it'll be an honor.
I've got no idea. Virtually none of them contributed anything. None of the three of them. Shuru, this guy, seems to be the most reasonable. She's always been quite abrasive and like, what's her name? Alauni. Alauni has been quite abrasive and jumped forward here now, under the assumption that of course it would be her, which kind of puts me off her. Diabduin has not really done very much, but naysay. Shuru has been, from what I remember, a voice of reason. And apparently he has a lot of executive experience, which is worthwhile, so okay.
As you can see, Representative Shuru has the passion and drive necessary for the job.
This is a small part of the greater victory you engineered. Yet you've asked nothing for yourself. Your devotion to the light and your diplomatic talents make you perfect to fill the empty seat on the Jedi Council.
To me, that seat will always belong to Sio Bakarn.
Sio can never sit on the Council again. But he should know his position will be filled by someone utterly trustworthy.
But this is only a small reward beside the great service you have done for all of us.
I am only one person, among millions from across the galaxy, who stood up in the face of evil and said no.
Though some said it more vociferously than others.
The Republic is entering a new age. And in victory, our values, justice, compassion, equality, grow even more important.
At least let us boast a little, Jedi.
Aaron, shush. I want to record this.
I wish that they weren't up on the stage. They don't really add anything, do they?
But in the end, this success belongs to all of us. May that spirit of cooperation continue. Thank you.
May the Force be with you. Always.
Zenith doesn't really add anything either, but he doesn't subtract it by speaking, which is a point in his favour, I suppose. Well, I have this. Ilum, an ice world on the fringes of the galaxy, has become the latest hotbed of activity in the war with the Empire. Speak to Lieutenant Halar aboard Carrick Station for information on how you can aid the Republic in this latest battle. Okay. What am I running around for? I want to go to the Republic fleet. Which is apparently where I need to go anyway. And go and talk to an SIS agent. And I have listened to them talk before, but I don't remember what they said. And there's also this.
Breaking news from the core. Despite a stunning victory over the Empire, Republic forces continue to face violence and unrest on Corellia. Of particular concern to Republic authorities is the Black Hole region, where most of the planet's hypermatter processing facilities and warehouses are located. Though most of the Black Hole is occupied by criminals and mercenaries, Imperial forces remaining on the planet are also attempting to claim its resources. Sources say the Black Hole is critical to the Republic war effort. Without sufficient quantities of hypermatter fuel, the fleet could be grounded within weeks.
They always said losing Corellia would lose us the war. Didn't really believe it until now.
I fought my way across Axial Park and into the legislature. I was there when we declared Corellia was free.
So I've heard. The Supreme Chancellor thought you might be sympathetic to our little problem.
Officials believe the unrest in the Black Hole is being encouraged by Harmon Torvix, a former member of the Corellian Council and a known Imperial sympathizer. Though the Empire has denounced Torvix, he maintains control of the area with the help of the Coronas, a powerful crime syndicate based in Coronet City.
Powerful? The Coronas are vicious. Their leader, Kovic, is known as the Shadow of Corellia. Likes to make Corsac officers disappear from broad daylight. He knows Corellia as well as any Corsac officer and twice as well as our men. If the Republic wants to take the Black Hole, they'll need to take him down first.
It's very polite of the Holonet newscaster to stop talking so that my character and Agent Carhart can have their conversation.
You must watch an awful lot of these news reports.
I like to stay up to date. You never know what's gonna come in handy later.
The Supreme Chancellor is aware of the crisis on Corellia. After a consultation with her advisors, she sent the following message to Republic forces in the field.
The fight ahead will be difficult, but you've already won Corellia. As long as we stand with our allies, no one can take it from us again.
Too bad pretty words don't fuel starships. The Republic can't lose the Black Hole to Counselor Torvix or the Empire. Agent Carhart, SIS. The Supreme Chancellor asked me to make sure you were aware of the situation. She's hoping you'll volunteer to help.
If the Republic is in need, the Jedi will answer.
The Black Hole's located in Labor Valley. Once you get in, talk to Corsac officer Sal Dacron. He'll put you to work wherever you're needed most. I'll let the Supreme Chancellor know where you're headed. I'm sure she'll appreciate it. Good luck down there.
Back to Corellia. Don't know how long or how much you do in the Black Hole.
Patoga wata kiko uba kiri wata buki donko. Kabano tase makipuna. Malituta odmishka. Chikos pa inigudad ijigliska chanagawa.
I'm Supreme Commander Rands of the Republic. It's an honor to speak with someone who's done so much to help the cause. We've had great success in tracking down the last of the children of the Emperor. You single-handedly turned the tide of this war. The Republic already owes you a debt it can never repay. But I'm calling because we need your help again.
Give me the mission, and I'll get right on it.
As a Jedi, I'm sure you're familiar with the ice world of Ilum. It's one of the galaxy's primary sources of lightsaber crystals. The remnants of the Empire's forces have invaded Ilum en masse. We sent reinforcements, but they're getting overwhelmed.
Why? Ilum's barely populated.
If this is the Empire's last gasp, I would have expected them to strike at a more populated world.
Ilum's not your typical target. This is a raid, pure and simple. They're trying to strip the planet bare. The crystals on Ilum are unique, and the Empire has found a way to use them to amplify cloaking systems. With enough crystals, they could build an invisible armada, an entire fleet capable of striking any Republic world without warning.
Okay, but a raid implies that it will be rapid. A raid is what you do when you attack a location, but know that you can't hold it, so it's something that you perform an attack, achieve an objective, and then withdraw. But in this case, stripping a planet of its resources is not something that you would conduct during a raid, I wouldn't say. You'd need an occupation, you'd need to move labor in to start gathering, and then, I mean, unless your labor is like every Sith in the Empire, and they're using the Force to collect and gather these resources to find and, you know, bring them all, and in the darkness bind them, which you could probably do more rapidly with the aid of the Force than ordinary laborers, but it seems like a massive waste to put your space wizards on labor duty.
Give me a breakdown of the enemy forces.
Darth Arho is leading the assault. He's hitting us with everything they've got. Elite military units, mercenaries, bounty hunters, and Sith Lords. Report to the Republic space station orbiting Ilum ASAP. A shuttle will take you down to the surface. We're using the Jedi Temple as a makeshift headquarters for our operations. Meet me there and I'll give you a full briefing. Rand's out.
Che chopa kuma ni umpi put malia bedwana ni bobo.
Okay, so I'm gonna... Why has this got dark side insignia all over it? The whole place is full of dark side insignia. Is that because that's who's winning? Oh, it must be. Dark side is victorious. And so they've got their insignia up on the pennants and stuff. There's tapestries on the wall. Anyway, so that's the smuggler turbo lift. I think that's the... Oh, that's the consular hangar. Okay. So I think I'm going to go back to Corellia and hope that doing the black hole stuff doesn't take me the whole of the next 2.5 hours. It probably will, though. Oops, wrong way. New talkie stuff. On with Theron. It's a bit of a relief.
Coming from you, that's quite a compliment, Kaizen. This is a great goodness. I don't know what to say.
Isn't he only in his 30s? It's a bit depressing for his life expectancy, isn't it?
I've been thinking about home. The training's helped me be honest with myself. I'm not going back. I'll be their representative. But too much has happened for me to just settle there again. And I'm happy about that. You've given me a new life. All I want is to see the next horizon and keep learning with you.
With that attitude, you might find yourself on the council someday. Or going even further.
And you'll get a paragraph or two in my biography. Come on, time's wasting, and there's so much to do.
So, am I on the council then? Friendly, fly girl. Keeper of truth, black bisector. The pure, the honourable. Mender of the rift. Sarlacc stomper. I've got no idea whether I count as being on the council now or not. Because it did come up whether I would take a place, and I said, oh, I can't take Master CEO Pecan's place, and they were like, well, he can't have it anymore because we can't trust him, which is reasonable. But I don't know whether that puts me on the council or not.
While you were fighting out there, I could feel it. Like I was sharing your weapon and your injuries. But I was still myself, too.
Sometimes, a master and a Padawan build up such a strong rapport, the Force flows through them as one.
I read about them, but actually experiencing one. It wasn't a bad feeling, just odd. Being connected to the Force on 2 levels, it might be fun to feel it again.
Wanted to let you know. Kind of enjoyed working with you.
Not
often
of.
my comrades survive this long.
I'm glad to be the exception to that particular rule.
Yeah, me too. Anyway, I just wanted to say I trust you. So I'd better stick around. Keep you alive. Trustworthy people are hard to come by.
It's obviously a lot for him to say that. I wonder what he gave me. He handed me something. Well, he made the gesture of handing me something. Oh, the Rift Alliance has left us alone now. Okay, that's good of them. Still got no idea where these people sleep. I mean, there's space in here to, like, put out camp beds and stuff. Probably. There could even be fold-out beds from these sections, but yeah, I've got no idea. Where they sleep.
So, I was doing some thinking.
Oh no.
And my thinking is, this is the best posting I've ever had.
We'd never have come so far without your help.
I want you to know I'm with you to the end. Win or lose. I'd rather be your lieutenant than a Republic colonel. Doesn't matter what comes next for us. I've got your back.
Thank you.
You ever think about the future? Like where you'd want to end up when all this is over?
The Order and the Republic need all the help they can get. I won't have the luxury of retirement.
My guys on Hoth always talked about going home, but for me, home was some refugee camp they closed years back. Besides, who could settle in just one world? There's always more to see. Maybe that's my retirement. Swap the blaster for a ship, start seeing the galaxy. Assuming this Sith data in my head doesn't start leaking.
Even if it becomes a problem, I'm sure we could find a way to help you.
We'll figure it out. We always do. It's good to know there's someone I can always count on.
I wonder what they're gonna do with that. It hasn't really come up, has it? So, Corellia. Black hole. The black hole! To quote a very old game. Let's find out what this is all about. was talking about accuracy rating. What's my accuracy rating? 104%. Nice. So my bonus once it gets over 100, the tooltip said it increases my chances of also there's not much here then. It increases my chances of my opponents not parrying, I think. Not that that happens very often, so maybe that's only useful. What other missions are there then? Is it just this? Maybe that's only useful in PvP. Let's talk to the recon droid, I guess. The black hole, a perimeter site for hypermatter processing and storage on Corellia, has been commandeered by Councillor Torvix and his criminal collaborators. Dismantling Torvix's operation and reducing the criminal presence in Labor Valley will greatly aid the Republic's objectives. Defeat Torvix's forces and destroy munitions caches to halt the incursion. Target and take down one of Torvix's chief mercenaries, Quickshot Qual, to diminish the criminals' resolve and guarantee a Republic victory. Defeat Torvix's forces in the refinery district of the Black Hole on Corellia. Okie dokie. Is there... I probably should have actually gone down that lift. Are there more missions here? Hi, welcome Shaman Boy. I've finished the main story. I have. I'm still on Corellia. I've no idea how long this stuff is going to take. It looks as though it's just heroics. And it doesn't look like from the outside the zone is very big, so I'm hoping that this is not going to take terribly long. Because I'm curious about seeing Ilum. Are these exactly the same? No. I wonder why... So that's Chasing the Shadow. Is Chasing the Shadow listed on here as well? No. It's basically just heroics with very little story dialogue, unfortunately. Oh, okay. I wonder whether it's worth doing then. Black Hole operational update. Criminals working for Councillor Torvix have begun a campaign of sabotage to slow our progress in the Black Hole. Torvix's agents have damaged radiation control stations at key locations, causing the hypermatter refineries to poison our forces. Already, dozens of lives have been lost to radiation sickness, so that's pretty grim. Ilum is great though. Oh, cool. That's something to look forward to. Hazard pay is available for neutralizing the saboteurs and repairing our radiation control stations. Recommend seizing anti-radiation serums from the enemy to prevent nausea and internal bleeding. Did I do Section X on Belsavis? I don't believe that I did. I think I left that alone. But then I didn't get a mission telling me to go there, and I did get a mission telling me to come here. Although, Corellia Rising, travel to the Black Hole on Corellia, I've done that, and it hasn't. Travel to Corellia and then take a shuttle from the spaceport to reach the Black Hole district. Oh, okay. So, maybe I should do that. maybe I should just wander around here a little bit and then leave for Ilum. I don't know. I'm not particularly enamored with the idea of staying on Corellia for even longer. Oops. Section X is just another heroic area as well, except one of the heroics starts a story quest line which ends with you getting a cool companion. Oh, cool. Which companion? That seems like it would be ill-advised to jump down, and also enormously wasteful. Like, there's a lot of spilled blue stuff. HK51. Oh, cool. That's not tied to the main story, so you can do it at any point. Maybe I should go and... Do you know which mission it is that starts that story? It might be worth going and doing that just to pick up the next companion. The irradiated zone. And yet I'm not being damaged by radiation, as far as I can tell. Are there any exits to any other areas? It's been a while since I did it, so no, unfortunately. Oh, no worries. I suppose I can probably look it up fairly easily. Just wandering around to see whether there's any of those little, like, arrow and square bracket arrangements to show you that there's a place you can, like a doorway basically, a place you can click on to find more map, or, you know, a place you can... No, there's... Oh, hold on. No, that's just inside into an elevator, okay. But that quest line is an entire stream or two on its own. There's some missions that take super long and some parkour as well. Oh, okay, fair enough. I wonder what this is symbolic of. Okay, well, it doesn't seem as though there's actually very much going on here. Oh, I missed a little bit of loot. Some credits and a secret intel report, which has no value, no use. It can be sold to a vendor. So this was probably just an area that you could do some extra stuff between finishing the story of the main game and the release of Rise of the Hutt Cartels, right? There is a set of missions where you hunt for parts using an echolocator, and the search areas are massive. I think I spent about 40 minutes on both because of that. Oh wow. Just an arbitrary time gate. Then. So my guess is that this area was just something that they added to Tide. Oh, right, it's a letter in the alphabet. Okay. Tide players over. Just like, you want some endgame stuff? Here's some endgame stuff. You can earn some gear, I guess. Go nuts. Let's just go back to our ship. Oh, Hoth. Not Both. I read that as both. I think I spent about 40 minutes on Hoth because of that. Okay, so you... acquiring...
Master, I have reprogrammed your vessel's food processor to reduce the crew's caloric intake. Some of them were growing a bit thick.
I think I'm the one most guilty of being a bit thick, aren't I? The missions that allow you to gain HK51 involve going to Hoth. But yeah, Black Hole is basically that. The heroics aren't super quick either, so nobody does them. Ah, fair enough. Then... goodbye Corellia Black Hole missions. And let's just go to Ilum. Thank you for letting me know, or I would have spent probably the rest of the stream today dicking about down there, hoping the whole time that it would be over soon. Yeah, disappointing to find that there wasn't any cutscenes or anything, just... well, that's a huge storm, isn't it? Just like consoles that you interact with and get a text readout telling you about whatever the issue is. So, did this have something? No. Macab, Oricon, Shadow of Revan, Fallen Empire, Fractured Alliances, Ossus. So let's leave them alone. It's got a moon. That must mean it has tidal forces. To be honest, I don't even know what the meta heroics are these days. I just hop on a few times a week to run ops with guildmates. Fair enough. Let's sell these broken weapons and secret intel reports. I wonder if they're so useless.
Report your ailments.
What they cover.
You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Oh, hey. Crafting hub.
Commander Rance is waiting for me at the Jedi Temple.
I bet he's not. Darth Arho's troops have taken over the temple. Commander Rance and the others barely made it out alive. Had to set up their command post in an unsecured field. You need to speak to Commander Rance. I can take you there. Get on board and hold tight. It's gonna be a bumpy ride.
That sucks. I mean, it'd be amusing if she didn't bother telling my character that the Jedi Temple is no longer being held by our side, and I just went there and just kicked everybody out. Whilst wandering around being like, where is Commander Ran? Get lost, Sith leader. I'm not here for you. That's weird. Ilum didn't have a ring from the outside. So what's this doing here now? Is it really tight into the atmosphere? Actually, this color and patterning is reminding me of a scene right at the end of the Loki series. A place that Loki goes looking for answers. The ice crystals aren't really relevant to that at all. But this reminds me, like this view reminds me of that. She's a bit underdressed for Ilum. Although I don't think that I can really claim that Guhei is appropriately dressed for Ilum, so. Sanctuary. Ah, Seo. Pantron Whitefang hide. The council has found a place for me. I cannot say where, but trust that I am far from anyone I could possibly harm. I have my books and my thoughts. I am trying to study my condition from within, what strange places we come to. I am doing my best to pinpoint the other children of the Empire on the Council's behalf. Didn't the award meeting that we had on Coruscant say that we were tracking down the last of them? It implied, I felt like it implied that we were most of the way done with cleaning up the children of the Empire. But CEO is saying that he's involved in it. Besides keeping the first son contained, it is the most difficult task of my life. There are so many. Most of them are unaware of the darkness within them, as I was. We must see if anything can be done. I know how it feels to have the Emperor's power grasping your mind, after all. I can show them that there is hope. It saddens me that this will probably be my last message to you, but I hope you will understand. It is your understanding, after all, that saved me. I have asked that Satil keep me appraised of your career. We both have work ahead of us. I am pleased to sign this with my true name, CEO. Nice. I'm glad that we were able to help him. That is the sound of a datachron. It must be above us. Or possibly below? Well, it depends how deep this goes. Nice place though, distinct from Hoth, which is good. I mean, they're both practically ice planets. No, didn't think I'd be able to get through, but it's not giving me any indication as to what's up, why it's who this area is for. Oh, it's Flashpoint. False Emperor. Okay. Oh, these are different flashpoints. Okay. So presumably... Oh, right, yeah, of course. It says underneath. Flashpoint, False Emperor. Flashpoint, Battle of Ilum. Okay. Let's leave those alone then. So the datacron must be above then, not below. It's unlikely that it was going to be below. Aha! That was easy. Oh, this is going to be containing a shard. Yeah, red matrix shard. I've still got no idea what you're supposed to do with matrix shards. I mean, you take them to either a temple. Well, depending on whether you're Republic or Empire side, you take them to a temple, the old Jedi temple on Coruscant, or an old Sith temple. On the other place, Drummond Cast. But from what little I found, well, so the videos and the forum posts about matrix shards and crafting them into something that your character can use are from like 10 years ago, maybe a bit less, and are absolutely not relevant anymore to the meta or even the way that the story or the stats work. So I've got no idea whether they are relevant anymore. Because the guides talk about crafting them to add to stats that we just don't have anymore. Like strength. Like, no character has a strength stat anymore. So I've got no idea whether it's even worth... I've got I've got quite a few of them now. I thought, yeah, the shards are no longer really a thing. Yeah, fair enough. I didn't think so. I thought until I found a green one that it was just 3 colours and you used one of each colour to make a thing, but maybe you use 3 of one colour? Maybe you use them in different combinations to get different stats. But they're probably not relevant anymore.
Good, you're here. As you can see, we need all the help we can get. Let me introduce our allies. Master Bowden of the Jedi, and Commanders Karawar, Giandar, and Yetjub. No, Karawar. The attack on the temple is to distract us from Darth Arho's true goal, just as the peace talks blinded us before the sacking of Coruscant.
Is this a guy who was a member of the species of the Infinite Empire? Because he looks like it, other than the tendrils around his chin.
There are still secrets in the temple worth guarding, Commander.
I sealed the archives in the temple's vault during the attack. It would take them days to cut their way through the durasteel doors.
Arho's not here for the archives. He wants Ilum's crystals. They're using deep miners to drill into the very core of the planet. The excavations leave massive sinkholes. The entire world's becoming unstable. If we don't stop them, Ilum could literally crack in two.
Mem amgap kugap.
Oh, wow.
Kiga mayamak.
After you've cleared each mine, call us and we'll send reinforcements in to hold the area.
That isn't a Rakata. I think the species is Ongri. Okay, thank you. I mean, once I got a shot of his face, a proper shot, I realised, yes, of course, this isn't a Rakata. Because his head appears to be upside down, given that the jaw is on the top. Well, I mean, for his species, his head is the right way up, but for every other species in the galaxy, apparently, it's the wrong way up.
The space doesn't seem very secure. Maybe you and the other commanders should retreat to one of the ships in orbit.
We can't do that. The best place to oversee the efforts of our troops is right here on the surface.
Stopping the deep miners won't end this. Unless we locate the Imperial command post, they'll figure out another way to harvest Ilum's crystals.
Good idea. After you disable each deep miner, download the mine's terminal data log. Bring all the data to Agent Sam Bradburn at the Communications Center for analysis.
The fate of Ilum is in your hands. May the Force be with you.
The fact that this is textured makes it look like it's a grimace. It doesn't really seem to have any lips, but it definitely looks like some kind of grimace. Top points for making them look alien, though, I suppose.
Can you explain what happened?
Imache, churon chica chiliska chanaga. Piti do tenya go kakajujo, da biska ku pariya.
You must have been helping him fly.
Chobet I kafstuan dileji hulo kuta. Kuchusa yomata chitoya asubi mota uipa.
Can't let him die, I guess. The language he was using was remarkably succinct, wasn't it?
I'll handle it.
He stopped speaking quite a long time before I would have thought the sentence was done expressing its information. So it's a very compact language.
Nik machawa, wermo, mokili makrungli. Jitonka lishlika changa, bumpa kombokni. Bafupa giwanta humpa, muli rabamba hula.
What have you learned?
Supuda no pajunki, faguta ji uta vukise. Mi punawa tuipi tute bak batra, wonga wonga.
Of course I'll do it.
Kavachi uta kuga huta nupri da bumba wula. Naka noya choski, noyo kochuso te mate chichoya.
If the broadcast dish isn't that far from the droids, then I don't imagine that it's actually that secure or clever a system. You know where it's being broadcast either from or to, and it's right next to the droids that the signal is being bounced between. It's not actually doing much to disguise the origin of the signal, is it? Darkness on Ilum. Master Moran has outlined the parameters for a high-priority mission in the eastern ice shelf sector of Ilum. For additional details about the mission, Master Moran may be contacted in person. Oh, this is Master Moran. Otherwise, the mission may be initiated from this terminal for your convenience. This mission may require a small group. It may be completed daily. So, is that... Can we not get it from him? Is that why it's on here? Why would it just... Why would this terminal only have the one mission and be situated right next to Master Moran?
Chopa kuma ni umpi but malia bedwana ni bobo. Chonki faguta jiho poda ji oto vokise. Wanta humpa muri rava fupa ji pampawula. Kuchusa yo mata chitoya asubwi mota uipa.
I will take care of it.
O grani tampio da pushi wompa. Pu tula musta. Pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto.
Oh, that is Darkness on Ilum. That's... Yeah, that's the same mission. So why is it in two almost basically adjacent places? I was about to say almost identical, but they're not quite. I mean, I guess let's go do these first. The heroic is the only one over in this direction. Ravenous Lisk. What's a Lisk when it's at home? Kind of a four-eyed frog monkey. It's good though. I mean, I did get the feeling as we were playing through the original release that they were just recycling creatures. Like there were a lot of planets that had exactly the same creatures on it, which was a bit incongruous, especially with like Voss, which was supposed to have not had anyone visit it from the outside for ages, or well at all. Quite why there were Nexu and no, stop. That's okay. Never mind. My mistake. I was going to heal him up, but hopefully he'll quite as badly as I was worried it would. I definitely should have paid attention to Kaizen's health. Oh, welcome. Linku the Notable. Well, I have certainly noted that you have an interesting name. Who are these guys? Having a bad time in there. It's a shame we can't free them. I don't think that that's the objective, is it? It's to smoke out Sith Lords, isn't it? Not free prisoners. So, when the quest says smoke out and defeat these Sith Lords, does it actually mean create smoke? Apparently. That's one down. Oh, hello. Quite remarkable that Kaizen can survive combat against 4 or 5 lightsaber equipped Sith, isn't it? It's quite potent. Thank you, please stay over there. Not interested. Oh, release Republic captives. Cool. We do get to help the poor prisoners out. What's that? Yeah. Not helpful towards advancing my archaeology skill score. Oops, I should have healed Kaizen up. That was a bad mistake on my part. Or if they're still going to be out here, or whether I'll need to re-smoke them. Go away, will you? Stop it. Oh, I can do both at once. Have I noticed this before? I don't remember. Right. It's these things, isn't it? I wonder whether each individual in here counts towards the total, or whether it's, oh no, it's the boxes that need opening. That one's been used. So is that one. Let's try this one over here. That's 4 strong enemies, that's a surprise. Or possibly more. That is some gourmet shit. Is this one regenerated? Cool. Hi, Sith weirdo. What is it with Sith and wearing giant horns on their hats? It's not scary, it just makes me think Rita Repulsa. I should probably do the last of the Fringing before I take on the last of the Sith Lords, in case taking on the Sith Lord automatically closes out. It's been used. Automatically closes out the bonus objectives. Although this is stage 2, so I imagine there's going to be another stage after this. When you have multiple stages, they... No, sometimes they do... end along with the main mission, don't they? Just because there's bonus stages, doesn't multiple bonus stages doesn't mean that that'll stick around. Is this next one going to be... Oh yeah, final stage, alien extraction. Okay. What's this? Access the Imperial Communications Network. I can do that, I imagine. He's just done it. Which means I'll need to wait a little while before it respawns. Cool. Oh, is that summoning someone? Obtain the Imperial battle plans. I think they were supposed to summon someone. If I mess this up, or was there an issue because like 3 other people did the same thing slightly before me? Oh, the Sith Horn thing is literally just because Marco Ragnos did it and then other Sith saw it and thought it looked cool or something. Fair enough. Really unhelpful that a mission can be messed up by someone else doing it slightly before you. Cannot see? Yes, I can. Why do you think I'm out of range and need to move closer? What's going on here? I am standing on top of his body. How am I out of range? Okay, well it looks like the bonus objective disappeared with the rest of the mission, which is a bit unfortunate, but it seemed to have been bugged anyway, so I don't think that I was going to get anything out of it. Regardless. little bit disappointing that even here on a new planet, in a new, broadly a new expansion, the crafting nodes are still of a level with what we were getting in Corellia. None of it's the next level up. Why do the transponders look like bombs? No, maybe not. Not entirely. They do look a bit like bombs. Bigger force. Luckily, Kaizen bring them all in together to one place and then hit them with some AoEs. Still need one more transponder. One. Then we disable the communications dish with a handy big right, dismount. Then give those orders. With a handy big console attached to it. A weird hat. I can't even... It looks like it just is like a face stocking. But I can't check what it actually looks like because Togruta can't display headgear. Until I've finished fighting, am I? Other games don't do that. In other games you can just escape from a fight that you're not interested in by going through a mission door. Not here. In here you've got to do the fighting. Shaking is quite obnoxious, isn't it? We've got a long way to go. Sure, having a go at these gigantic crystals here with a pickaxe is really the way to mine them, isn't it? I'm sure that it gets you big crystals like this, or even chunks like this, going at this this crystal with a fucking pickaxe. Yeah. Do you reckon maybe these Imperial workers aren't very well trained? Imperial mine technician. You might be a mine technician, but you're not actually very good at the process of mining. Oh yeah. We're going to find some of those big boring drills. Why can I disassemble this blaster? I can't even use it. It's got nothing to do with the Force. Yeah, that's definitely a pickaxe. It might even be a hoe. Sealing up. quite industrial, doesn't it? Is it a conduit for something? And by industrial I mean like it doesn't look like it's for communications or anything. Like it doesn't look like a computer mainframe or anything for broadcasting. Quite spooky background noises, aren't they? Bit of a shame that I can't. Well, I don't feel like I can have music on because the one video that I put out of this game that had music from the game in it had a copyright claim on the music. I guess basically I'm looking forward to coming to Ilum with a character that I'm not playing on stream, so I get to hear the music that the game's creators decided to put to it. I expect that'll add to the experience. Music is generally pretty good in the game. Attack this instead. Oh, I thought there was another one. There were more shots coming from over here than you would expect from one person. Obviously I was wrong, I was incorrect. What do these look like? Piece of gear an upgrade? There was. A very slight upgrade. What's this even doing? Is this a drill? Destroy the Relicite deep miner. What exactly does that mean? Am I doing it? Am I destroying it? No, I'm not. I'm just putting a thermal detonator on it. Okay. I was going to ask, am I doing it in a way that is safe and avoids causing more destruction to the planet? more damage to the planet. But no, apparently not. We're going to blow the thing up.
I've secured the first excavation site and scanned the communications terminal.
Well done. We'll send a team to secure the mine while you head to the next one.
Yeah, that was a mine, a drill that was mining, like boring a hole into the planet's surface, towards its core. I don't feel like making it explode is the safest way to... Cool. It actually looks like the game is making it look like the words of the characters are being reflected by actions. That's nice. Yeah, I don't feel like making a drill explode is really the way to make sure that the space that it's drilling is receiving minimal damage. It's like stopping a logging operation by setting fire to the trees. I mean, yeah, okay, I guess that they can't log the trees anymore, but you've not really accomplished the thing that you were attempting to prevent, have you? Do fuck off. About the crates that we don't like? Is it because they're Imperial? Because they contain mining supplies? Because they contain shards of the crystal that the Empire is trying to steal. Well, steal implies ownership. I suppose acquire. I don't think that the Jedi lay claim to the crystals here. They just make use of them because they're really useful. for lightsabers. Splendid. Have a nap. Those rumbles are tied to specific locations rather than being periodic. That was interesting, watching Kaizen square up like he was about to do a baseball bat swing and then a thrust. Strange. I thought some of them were weak. Go down remarkably quickly, some of them. We need to go a long way into these, don't we? Couldn't really hear it very well, but I think that they all gave exactly the same noise. Just very slightly offset from one another. Volatile gas tank. That's probably the green stuff in it. Oh no. Smoky stuff. Makes the drill explode. It's a great idea.
I'm at the last mine. Everything's all clear.
Get that transmission data to Sam Bradburn. He's waiting for you at the Republic Communications Center.
So when I was in the first mine, they said the next mine, and now that I've finished the next mine, it is now the last mine. It seems inconsistent. Like, if you knew it was going to be only going to be 2 mines and the last one, the second was the last, why not maintain that with the language that you use to describe it? They're trying to give us a sense of mystery about how many of these we were going to have to do. Hopefully he's able to survive. He's been able to survive being surrounded by Imperials and heavily wounded after having his ship downed. Seems polite to go and do that next, although it depends on how close the next thing is. Once we come up through here, probably this. That looks like an energy dome.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
I need to reapply my buffs. What's that? Force might. Maybe I should go and hand this in before picking up any new ones.
Agent Bradber, I've got the data from all the mine terminals.
You Jedi types do good work. Rance was smart to put you on this. Let me contact him while this data's decrypting.
Supreme Commander Rand's here. Master Bowden is with me, too. Do we have the location of the Imperial Command Center?
Just got the coordinates. Looks like the orders are coming from a small Imperial base on the ground. SIS scouted it before, but didn't think it was important enough to have priority.
With the whole planet under siege, Arho knew Republic intelligence would overlook something so minor.
Doubt Darth Arho's actually there. SIS reports show he likes to stay clear while someone else handles things on the front lines.
He probably put his personal apprentice in charge. Lord Loyat is every bit as cruel and ruthless as her master.
SIS has a file on her. Pretty good with the lightsaber. Killed at least a dozen other Sith during her time on Korriban. Never punished for it.
Arho protected Loyat. Their relationship goes deeper than master and apprentice.
If we capture Loyat, maybe we can use her as leverage against Darth Arho.
Darth Arho is consumed by the dark side. He will cast her aside when she ceases to be useful.
Yeah.
You can try to arrest her if you think that's best. But I won't miss her if she winds up dead. Once the base is out of commission, report back to Agent Bradber. Good luck.
I wonder whether we could turn her. That'd be good, wouldn't it? But yeah, given that they're Sith, it's unlikely that Arho, whose name is adjacent to arsehole, it's unlikely that Arho would actually care about her enough that she could be used as leverage against him.
Kabanotase makipuna, malituta odmishka. Pampawula ji ota kakoga huta nupisto. Chonki faguta, jiho poda ji oto vokise.
That doesn't seem right at all.
Kupa tonti toki maki chisa chubolo wawuni. Kuchusa yomata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi.
I'd like to help, any way I can.
Okabi no bota yoka to crispa. Ni at ambumpa poshura mokili moklanki. Chonki faguta, jiho poda ji oto vokise.
Absolutely. I can handle a few Imperials.
Kuchusa yomata chitoya. Nam kanoya choski nawi. Poya toka changa goptula do bata wana wanki. Chaskruni do pat kurira do kanki kung.
That sounds like trouble.
Umpa hupa. Jikilia umpasa do biska. Chikospa ini gudad ijigliska chanagawa. Kuchusa yomata chitoya, asubwi mota uipa.
I'm going to do some real damage.
Chechopa kuma ni umpi put malia bedwana ni bobo. Piti do tenya go kakajujo. Da biska ku paliya.
Oh wow, it's all over here. Stuff's all over there. So let's double back. Well, not double back. I mean, we haven't been over there yet. But let's head over here, and then I suppose double back and come down to this, and then up to these. And the poor guy is probably not doing so great. That's a lot of Imperials. I imagine, yeah, most of them are weak. Some kind of power bardiche. What kind of armor is that? Oh, I could wear it. Adaptive armor. But it's not actually very good. I mean, it would be good for a tank, I suppose, given that it's got protection ratings. Not much of this ship left, is there? Oh, he's still alive,
Sergeant
though.
Pell, your droid said you were injured. I brought medical supplies.
Mitis Aurora, Kopana Chapurko Utman Gisa? O Bagthra Wanawaga mi Bunawa Dwedwipe.
He's gonna just chill out in the remains of his ship, I guess. There's space in there. He can probably lie down. And aside from enemies regenerating, we certainly have done a lot to clear the area of Imperials, haven't we? So, yeah, double back, come down here. Actually that big of a deal to fight in the first place. Weak. I mean, I may as well stop off and sell the junk.
Report your ailments. You are fit for duty. Return to your post.
Wow. Even the speeder is affected by the whatever it is that slowed my character. It was probably an issue of the legs or something. Oh, I actually want to be coming along here. Why does it feel like I'm going slower than normal? Fucking marvelous. Nice if it were possible to traverse this landscape without having to get into fights. Made of smoke. Sith apprentices. Confront Loyat. Piddly piddly. Targeting me immediately. Have a nap. Oh, it's not off cooldown. Damn. Loads of apprentices in here. Spot for choice for doing 15 of them in, 4 of them in. Look at this. They keep attacking me. It's really irritating. Kaiser's the one who's supposed to be generating the threat. Ooh, purple crystals. Warding shield. Here you go. And then we'll go and have a peaceful conversation with Loyat. Hello. Do you want to bet that this is going to go badly and then the Sith Protectors are going to start in alongside Loyat?
It's over, Lord Loyat.
I don't know how you found me, Jedi, but coming here was a mistake. You have no idea what torment you are about to suffer. I am Darth Arho's personal apprentice. Those who hear my master's name tremble in fear.
I don't see your master anywhere. It's just you and me.
You know nothing of my Darth Arho. He embodies all the Dark Council represents. His wrath is legendary. Master, hurry to my side. Together we will destroy these Republic fools. Darth Arho, can you hear me? It is I, Lord Loyat. Master, are you there?
Did you really believe he'd risk himself to save you? For a Sith Lord, you still have a lot to learn about the dark side.
He wouldn't abandon me. This must be a test. Yes, a test of my strength.
Sure.
I will destroy you myself and prove to my master I am worthy to serve him.
You're not going to bother to give your protectors actual lightsabers. Sounds like she's having a bad time, doesn't she? Alright.
Stop! I yield! I yield!
Too late. Kill her.
The base is secure. I need a squad to take Lord Loyat into custody.
But Darth Arho always claimed the dark side was stronger than the light. He swore the Empire would always triumph over the Republic. He lied to me. He used me. And then he betrayed me. I am nothing but a fool.
I'll say.
Now you see the truth. You still have to pay for your crimes against the Republic, but it's not too late to choose a different path.
Thank you. Your words give me comfort. Something I have not felt in a long, long time.
Take her into custody. I need to get back. Agent Bradburr is waiting for me.
That was quick. Though I suppose I have cleared the way in entirely. Wondering about doing a thing once I've done. Oh, it's going to take a while, obviously, but once I've finished doing all the stories for the expansions, I'm thinking about playing through the stories of the other 3 Republic side character classes, sort of concurrently. So I do them one at a time, a planet at a time. So I mean, there's doing the starter planets, which obviously will look different. I mean, Tython is for Jedi and Ord Mantell is for non-Jedi, tech-based characters. But after that, it would be Coruscant and Taris and Nar Shaddaa and so on. And I think it would be interesting to see what the stories are like for each planet and compare them. Kind of as they happen, so that you get an idea of which events happen concurrently. I mean, maybe it would have been a better idea to... Well, maybe it would have been better to come up with this idea months ago before I actually started doing any streams for Star Wars: The Old Republic, and played all the classes concurrently, or basically concurrently, to get an idea of how all the classes and all of their stories happen in relation to one another. Oh, no, I want to go this way. But it would still be interesting to see how the other 3, the Trooper, the Smuggler, and the Knight, play against one another. This is interesting. This is evidence of ancient buildings here. Oh, there's even more. This is some kind of ancient hall. Going this way, aren't I? Ooh. Carbonic crystal formation. And it's 400 and my score is 500, so it's a bit behind where I am currently with my skills, but it's new at least. Diaphanous crystal formation. Now, diaphanous means... Diaphanous has a specific meaning, and it's usually used in relation to fabric. And it's to do with being translucent. Diaphanous definition is characterized by such fineness of texture as to permit seeing through. Sufficiently thin or airy as to be translucent. A diaphanous gown, diaphanous gauze. Of such fine composition, yeah. Same as before. Very thin and easy to see through. And to me, diaphanous also implies flexibility because of its association with fabric and textiles. So it's strange to see crystal described as diaphanous, because generally crystals are see-through, The opaque crystals are certainly not as well known as the translucent or the transparent crystals. How the Republic guardsmen and so on have stopped firing once we got involved. They do not want to help. Still unclear on how exactly one uses the Force to weaken the mind of a turret, for example, or crush the mind, although I didn't actually use Mind Crush on that turret specifically. I certainly could have. Wrong when I said the droids repair the turrets. They really go for it, and not just for show. Without taking them down, it's difficult to do anything about the turrets. Strategy. Let's see how it plays out for them. Still have Imperial forces to defeat, which I'm happy to do, of course. Oh yeah, dismount first, then give Kaizen orders. Oh wow. The other guy that must have been weak, he just immediately fell over. More diaphanous crystal. It feels wrong to refer to crystal as diaphanous. Are they just going through descriptive words, like just going through a thesaurus, looking for synonyms for transparent, and ended up finding diaphanous and went, it's good
You are
enough.
fit for duty. Return to your post.
No one's going to look it up. I didn't know what it meant. That means nobody else knows either.
I've taken care of things.
Buka kampak nijit, tonka yiliska chanaga. Patoga wata kiko uba kiri wata buki donko.
Lovely.
Wanta humpa, muri rava fupa jipampa wula.
You're most welcome.
Se gota do muti kihasa da puño, lis di woto.
Take whatever you can carry. Wipe everything else clean. Let's go. We're mobile in 5 minutes.
What's going on?
Our host troops just raided our command post. Massive casualties on both sides. Our boys drove them off, but the imps captured Supreme Commander Rands. Jiandar's ordered everyone back to the command post.
I need to get back to the base.
Grab your gear and head back. Jian and the others will want to speak with you. We'll be right behind you.
That was a surprise. Doesn't usually happen. Or, so far, it hasn't really happened. I suppose this could be the start of a new trend.
Reminder, mechanized travel is for official business only. Be safe out there.
Fatso.
If we storm the temple, Darth Aho might kill the Supreme Commander. We lost Commander Jubb in the attack, and can't afford to lose Rands too.
Mem amgap kugap, kramanik, umka kiga mayamak.
Where armies fail, a small group may succeed. It might be possible to infiltrate the temple and rescue Rands without alerting Arho.
Are all Wookiees this stupid?
We must remain calm, Karuar. Remember, there is no emotion, only peace.
Alam giga akapa.
Greetings, Republic commanders. My name is Darth Malgus. Time is short, so I will be blunt. I've been providing Supreme Commander Rands information to help him defeat Darth Aho. I'm here to offer you the same.
I remember you. I don't. I don't think we've interacted much.
Let me guess. Arho's one of your main rivals within the Empire, so you're using the Republic to eliminate him?
More or less. The war is over. The Republic won. If we keep fighting, you will destroy us. I accept this. Darth Arho does not. He's a member of the Dark Council, but he's a thug. The Council needs someone more progressive, if the Empire hopes to survive.
Someone like you, I suppose.
Openly opposing Arho would draw the wrath of the Dark Council, but by helping you eliminate him, we both get what we want.
Tell us how you're going to help.
Arho suspects Rands is working with someone on the Imperial side. Obviously, I'm eager to keep my role in all this quiet. They're holding your Supreme Commander in a secret POW camp. Droid-defended security towers ring the perimeter. Any breach will trigger the alarm. I'm transmitting the location of the camp, and the codes to disable the tower alarms. Use them as you see fit.
This could be a trap, but I think it's worth the risk.
Okay. I'll go and spring the ambush.
We can trust Malgus for one reason. He's acting out of self-interest. He hates Darth Arho more than he hates us.
Nibaga glamka, agakyam, glaknimu amya galak. Nuk inu nemnu, amka aka memperlak balak.
It may seem foolish, but I'm willing to take Malgus at his word. I don't have any reason to disbelieve him, other than he's a Sith, which gets tiresome, if nothing else. Huh, over here. That's really close to our camp. Although in fairness there is a Sith camp over here as well, which I already freed people from, so... I think this is a situation where you can just assume that the space on the planet in the universe would be larger than what's actually being shown. There's some of them greed on Tython. Yeah, there's some on Tython. And the space is compressed in the game for the sake of expediency on the player's part, because it would take a particular sort of person to want to play journey simulator. Like, I mean, I know that there are like truck driving and long haul flight simulators, but they're quite niche, and I don't think that there's enough of an overlap in the Venn diagram of people who are into hardcore sims and people who are into Star Wars, where, or even just, well, there might be a crossover between people who are into hardcore sims and people who are into RPGs and fantasy and sci-fi and stuff. I mean, that's quite a big circle for a Venn diagram. So there probably is a small amount of overlap there, but specifically Star Wars, where you, well, specifically any one single setting, there probably isn't enough people that there would be much point in making such a sim in any one setting, which is a bit of a shame because I would be interested. I mean, if there was like a fantasy RPG just a kind of journey sim which represented the full scale of a magical journey and all the things that you would need to do during that, I actually think that would be really interesting. What was that? Is it the... No, it's towers, isn't it? It's this. This must be the tower. But there are turrets that I need to take on. Oh! Why the turret needed a secret intel report? Oh, this is the tower, not this. I wouldn't really accuse this of being a tower, but okay. Prison riot, bonus stage. Always down for a prison riot. Well, I'm always down to incite a prison riot in an enemy prison. Prison riots in our prisons are a problem. Can I get close enough to this to activate it without getting seen by the turret? Yes, I can. Splendid. Release imprisoned Gweeds. I don't remember what kind of droid that is. I know that they go bird, picket. Let's see how this guy does against these chaps, eh? He's not doing much, is he? He's disappeared. Obtain prison access codes. From whence? Sith stuff. Afraid you're not going to live up to your name today, Sith Defender. Very disappointing for you. The last moments of your life. Off you go, Kaizen. Have fun. He's got something I want. Imperial prison access codes. Splendid. Got several copies. How big is this place? Not that big. Invisibility trick is quite annoying. Now then, if I initiate the prison riot, like if I release people whilst all of these mobs, these enemy mobs are still around, am I actually just going to get all the allied mobs who I've released killed? Well, this isn't an instanced zone, is it? So I probably couldn't go around and just clear the whole place. After all, could I? Make a safe for the escaping prisoners to escape. Because there will always be more mobs spawning in. Enemy mobs. There we go. Defeat and search prison overseer Kufaro. What am I searching him for? Ring of Office. Why do I need his Ring of Office? Oh, but this is an instanced area. Okay. Somehow failed to notice that before. But, yeah. That's alright. Public prisoners. Minion of Pain. Apprentice Torturer Darth Arho is here in hologram form only. But he's going to disappear as soon as we start the conversation.
I know you're working with someone inside the Empire. Give me the traitor's name.
Sorry. I'm not too good with names. I remember faces. Maybe if you show me some holograms.
There are 9 levels of pain we can inflict. That was level 3. Remember it before your next answer.
Only a sick, sadistic monster could torment a helpless prisoner. Don't you see what Darth Arho has turned you into?
Spoken like a dutiful servant of the Jedi Council. You will never defeat us. You lack the stomach to do what is necessary to win. But where was your mercy when you faced my apprentice? Lord Loyat is dead. And for that, you must pay.
She's not dead. Also, you don't care about her. I mean, I've got the option to say you don't care about her and that she's not dead, and I'm not sure which one to go for.
We have Loyat in custody. She surrendered after you abandoned her.
No, she would never surrender. She would give her life for me. For your lie. My minions of pain will punish you with an agonizing death.
Okay.
Destroy her. Let Loyat's defeat be avenged by her screams of torment.
Minions of Pain. In the House of Pain. No, wait, hold on. That's a thing. That's a different thing already. Is he gonna surrender? Seems unlikely. No, okay. I don't think so. You guys okay? I mean, in a broad sense.
I owe you my life. We all do.
Chuba unobungo chinomanata.
Arho knows we're here. He's going to send reinforcements.
You're right. I can hear them coming down the hall.
We have no armor, no weapons. You have to hold them off and give us a chance to escape.
Te pesca kukape ma wotabo. Tenya nucha dupota.
We'll meet you back at the Republic command post. Good luck. And thank you.
Made it back alive.
Only because of you. I'm running out of ways to say thanks.
Did the rest of the Republic prisoners make it back?
Every last one of them. Our medics are looking them over. Some of them were in pretty bad shape.
Incoming call, Commander. Looks like it's your Imperial friend.
Good to see you alive and well, Supreme Commander. With you back at the helm, Darth Arho's becoming desperate. He's ordering his ships to land on Ilum's surface, to be equipped with prototype versions of the stealth technology.
The battlefield's not secure. Landing ships here gives us a chance to take out his entire fleet.
Only if you know where to find them. Arho knows someone in the Empire is working against him. He's keeping the location of the landing site secret. That is all I can tell you. I won't contact you again. Arho grows suspicious.
Figures. As soon as there's any risk to himself, our ally leaves us out in the cold.
He's a servant of the dark side. Self-preservation will always be his first priority.
There's only a few spots on Ilum where a ship larger than a shuttle could even attempt to touch down. We just have to take out those landing strips. If we can disable the ships already on the ground, nobody else will be able to land.
Karuar and Jiandar are missing. I'm guessing they're leading troops against key Imperial targets. That means this mission is up to me.
A very astute and accurate observation. I don't have anyone else to spare.
I'll give you the location of the landing strips. Use these ion grenades against the ships already on the ground.
You alura gara. Turbol in Zatra. Udar Rueska. Turbol in Zatra.
Greetings. You are cleared for the following travel routes.